Till now, everything that you know about employment in your subconscious mind and everything that you have learned to make your subconscious mind employable will be changed forever by seeing this one video. In this video, all the lessons you have learned in your school, college, and other learning institutions, all those learnings will be transformed and a few new learnings will be introduced into your subconscious mind as to what makes you more employable. If all the things that are explained in this video becomes rooted in your subconscious mind, your employability issues will be solved and gainful employment will be waiting for you. My name is Yaqub Ali. I am an author, philosopher, counselor. There are various studies that have been conducted for improving and sustaining employability in people. There are many aspects that are responsible for changes in employability. But the most important aspect is having the right connectivity to the subconscious mind. The purview of employability is based on the aspect of connectivity to the subconscious mind, which is the place where all the information regarding employment, its performance, and its prospective outcome is stored. Employability has many ups and downs from the time a person becomes employable till that time the person stops being employable. But by giving the right weightage on the aspect of subconscious mind, provision can be made to accurately guide prospective employees, current employees, and older employees as to how they can make themselves more employable. If you want to make your subconscious mind more employable, then remember these points that are discussed in this video, memorize them, practice them, use them in your day-to-day life. When these aspects penetrate into your subconscious mind, they will prove to be a turning points in your life. As years pass by, the challenges in making you employable keep on increasing. Further, in 2021, the challenges have gone to greater heights because now the employability aspect includes your ability to develop yourself and bring out your potential as you do your job to a satisfactory level. All people in the world are employable, but it may seem that more employable people are concentrated in some areas or regions or cities all over the world. But when employability is based on the subconscious mind, then it can be seen that all people all over the world are employable. It is just the level of connectivity to the subconscious mind that decides how much that employability aspect is revealed and how much of it is hidden. Let us see the different aspects of employability from the beginning. That is, dedication towards the employer's opportunity of revenue generation. Your subconscious mind should not be so engrossed in processing your own money making opportunities that you are least concerned as to what would be the revenue generation opportunities of your employer. How will your employer become more successful? What can be his avenues of success? Like every employee, you should not be always calculating how you will earn your salary. But you have to make the time to learn clearly as to what contributes to the success of your employer. How can you help your employer afford your salary? There are many other aspects by which you can understand the revenue generation opportunities of your employer and his organization, namely increased cash transactions, growth in the industry, increased productivity, increased margin, increased revenue, and many others. How does your employer increase his revenue generation? How can your employer increase repeat revenue generation? The day your subconscious mind understands all this, you will be able to fulfill the need of your employer and thereby fulfilling your need to be employed. What is the contribution that you are giving to your employer's company that your employer cannot do on his own? Your dedication should be towards the need of your employer, and that is an important point. But after you understand the need of your employer, you need not resort to copying, as all other employees do. If employees are learning business management, then you need not spend your money to learn business management course. Likewise, if employees think that software development is a fad, you need not enroll for software development course. Artificial intelligence may be gaining acceptance for other employees, so you need not opt for it. If employees think that many other courses have great prospect, you need not try to do as many courses as possible. The way your subconscious mind is trying to understand your employer should not be by learning the courses that other employees think are booming. If you do this, then there would be no employee recognition for you that would differentiate you from other employee. Positive personal budget is the next important aspect. This is one of the important reasons that keeps your enthusiasm high in the subconscious mind. The one important aspect that will keep you doing your job is your positive personal cash flow. You will be earning money from your employer, but you should always have cash in your hand. Earning money is important, but having cash in your hand is also important. You may be having good salary account, but all your day-to-day payments should also be made on time. You should not have so much debt that you become unable to hold on to the money you are earning. This is called a negative personal budget. It is possible that you may see a balance in your account at the time of receiving your salary, but in day to day family life, you need to have cash. You should not reach a position where you will have to borrow money from here and there. Because once you reach a saturation level, all the people from whom you borrow money would stop giving you funds. This can create a negative personal budget, and it is one of the important aspects that destroys the employee employer relationship, first in the subconscious mind, then in real life. The next aspect can make you the cause for your employer to wind up the business. Even though you get to join a well funded business, you should align your subconscious mind with the vision of your employer, or you might lose your job. You will have to travel in your job with the guidance of your employer, else, you will find your subconscious mind standing on a different path altogether. Your talent has to match with the requirement of your job, or else your talent would lead you somewhere else. Your way of thinking should match with the thinking of your employer, or you will go different ways. You will have to ride with your employer and other colleagues, or you will find your subconscious mind left out. You will have to become a part of the human mechanism of the organization as a whole, with the subconscious mind. Only then will you be able to fit in and become a valuable part of the organization. All these aspects may cause you to either retain or leave your gainful employment. Always remember to maintain a positive thought flow in your subconscious mind with your employer. Always try to align your thoughts in your subconscious mind with that of your employer. Expanding the scope of work when you are unable to fulfill your current job responsibilities would be the next aspect. The earlier points were about cash flow and thought flow. Now, this is about job responsibilities. What would you do after joining an employer? You would try to make a position for your subconscious mind in the company. Try to acquire as many responsibilities as you can. You should not do this if you are not able to complete or fulfill the responsibilities you already have. You should not try to make your time and efforts very cheap and very available. You should not think that once you establish your position in the organization, you will get more benefits for all the efforts you put in. Always remember that if you are not clear what your job responsibilities are, you will definitely face very difficult times by going hunting for more responsibilities. If this process continues for a long time, you may have to seek counseling for your subconscious mind after becoming frustrated with your job, after being filled with negativity in your job. In your counseling sessions, when your subconscious mind becomes exposed to the above points, only then will it open up. The problem is that as you gain employment, in the effort to secure your position, you should not compromise with your time efforts from the first day itself. Always remember to make a plan from the beginning if you ever go that way. How you plan to bring your subconscious mind back to completely attain and fulfill your original job responsibilities. In an effort to maximize your position, if you do not have the necessary patience in your subconscious mind and if you have not prepared for it in advance, you will have to keep on repairing that mistake all through your tenure with that employer. Later, the result may turn out to be that you are fired from your job or your employer will have to shut down the organization because of you. So, a negative personal budget can adversely affect your employment chances, and at the same time, unplanned expanding in the scope of responsibilities can also do the same. So, always keep a good grip on both. Your level of talent in your subconscious mind for the job you have to do is another aspect. Your employer may have chosen you to offer your services with regard to the talent you had mentioned you have. Now, your employer might have chosen other employees as per their respective talents. They all might have very high skill level. They may perform in their respective fields with elegance. They also might have high potential to enhance their level of skill and performance with regard to the progress of their job responsibilities. They also may be very motivated and may willingly take up their job responsibilities. It is important that you too should be competent for the job of your employer. Your competency should match with that required for your job. You should be able to convert the vision of your employer into reality. Do your job according to the idea that your employer has in his mind. You should do your job with great enthusiasm and energy. Your employer may have recognized your talent and might have put in the system that will energize your talent and make you engaged in your job. Because good employees are a necessity for your employer. Your employer by himself cannot do everything. He has to have employees to achieve the goals of his organization. Your talent in your subconscious mind should have the capacity to grow, widen, or enhance, and that is the next aspect. This would mean you should have the ability to grow in your talent. You should know in what ways you can grow your talent. Sometimes you may be very valuable for your organization in the beginning. Your talents might be very profitable for your employer. You might be the reason why your employer is earning good margin on his products or services. You might be very good in the particular field of your job. But you should always think about how you will grow your talent in the subconscious mind. You keep making the required preparations in advance. Even when you are doing your job, you should ensure that your talents continue to be used for your employer. Your talents should continue to do what your job responsibilities require from you. This should be done even if your talents have to be used repeatedly. At the same time, you should be careful that during such repetitions, you should do everything possible to preserve the integrity of your talent. As you grow and enhance your talent, it should not be at the cost of your ability to fulfilling your current job responsibilities in the right way. The next aspect is you should be able to position your subconscious mind properly at the conscious level in the organization of your employer. You should clearly create an identity in your subconscious mind. You should know what your perfect talents are and what are those talents that you have to still work on. Find out what tasks you can fulfill perfectly and what tasks lacks the perfection you seek. Ensure that your work is planned in the right way. The division of work should complement the segmentation of the departments in the organization. You should not end up doing all the work in the organization or even in your department. Make sure that you follow your employees' segregation of all the tasks in the organization as per the skills and talents required to do it, such that you get those tasks that can be best done using the skills and talent you have. Find the only most unique thing that makes you different in your subconscious mind is the next aspect. Are you the newest employee? Are you a problem solver in the organization? Are you the best in what you do? Do people find it convenient to interact with you? Are you able to do things in a lesser time than others? Are you giving best value for your employer? Does your presence make your employer and his organization feel prestigious? Are you the most talented person for your job? Does everyone feel that you are the most reliable person in the organization? Once you decide what is your unique positioning, you will present your subconscious mind accordingly. You will make an image in your subconscious mind accordingly, portray your subconscious mind, and work accordingly. Plan and set principles accordingly. And to do all this, you should know what you have to do using the subconscious mind. You should choose your words wisely. You should choose your expressions wisely. Whatever you say and express will create your position in the eyes of your employer and his organization. Next point is delaying in showing off your talent. Now, if you are a person who keeps postponing to show the talents you have, then it is possible that other employees may have shown their talents earlier than you. If you do this, you will be begging your employer to consider your talent over the other employee. Now you will have to work harder to prove your talent to your employer. Plan more to be better than the other employee with the same talent. You will have a lesser margin of error than the other employee. You may also have to share your credits with the other employee. Hence, the timing of the revelation of the talent you have is very important. Your employee should be in a position to adopt your talent over anybody else. If you happen to delay in showing your talents, then you may find that your employer will not use your talent. He may go to the employee who revealed that talent before you. Your employer may even make you compete with the other employee. The next aspect is you will have to protect your subconscious mind from being out talented. It means that once you have created a good position in the eyes of your employer and in his organization, all other employees will be watching you very closely. They will be watching everything you do, every step that you take. You have to be prepared for all this. You should create a personal system that other employees do not have. You alone should use it, and you may, if you like, provide only outputs of the said system as required to your colleagues. For this, you may use unique technology or methods. Make sure you keep your identity fortified and keep enhancing it, and also be careful to complete all your job responsibilities in the shortest possible time. Make such a good system that your colleagues should be awestruck as to how it is possible for you to do all your work in such short period of time. In your job position, you should work together with your colleagues, but you should make your own unique system that will take you ahead and create a barrier between you and your colleagues. You should go through all aspects mentioned above and find out in what aspects you have a weakness. See this video 5 to 10 times to clearly understand all the aspects that are mentioned in it, so that you can work on that aspects in which you may have lesser expertise in. The next aspect is even after being the best employee of your employer's organization, you may have a fear that some new talented person may come and take your position. You should never miss the opportunity to convert the feedback from your employer to improvising on your way of working. Your employer might tell you the problems he is facing, and you may think that he is saying that to make himself feel important. But your employer is giving you a sign. You should be able to pick it up. When your employer is telling you something, you should listen to it very carefully. What this means is that your employer wants you to be his employee, but he just wants you to change something in your style of working. He is seeking some change in you, but he wants to work with you. If your employer is not speaking to you and quietly shifts all his attention to another employee, then that might prove to be very dangerous for your job. If your employer keeps on telling you things, you should listen to him carefully. An expressive employer is better than a quiet one, because your employer is the one who will preserve your job when you try to make changes according to the way he wants you to. Remember, the first 3 months of your job are just for trial, or as per the employer, it is probation. Whatever you do in these 3 months are just a trial. All your tasks will have to undergo various types of improvements. If you don't do this, although it may work in the beginning, but you will not last long in that organization. Become a part of the system of the organization using the subconscious mind such that it complements with the participation of the employer and other employees of the organization. By being a part of such a system, it helps in making the entire organization depend on each and every employee. This forms a interlinked structure whereby all the processes of business of your employer are linked with one another. Do not try to work alone. Become a part of the complete system with your employer, all employees, and other associates of the organization at the same time engaging the subconscious mind. That is all in this video. If you want more knowledge on becoming the best employee in your employer's organization, then keep on seeing this channel. More videos on this topic will come soon. But if you require counseling, we will soon be building another channel focused on counseling. Subscribe and share this video to all those who are employed with various organizations in the comment box. The topics which gets the most comments, we will make videos on them as soon as possible. See you soon in another video. Take care.